Raising children for societal benefit is crucial for building sustainable communities, fostering social progress, and nurturing future leaders. Some experts who spoke to the News Agency of Nigeria on the sidelines of a childcare conference in Lagos placed emphasis on instilling the right values and providing children with a well-rounded education that promotes critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills that equips them to become active participants in shaping a better society.
The key strategies will be number one is values, because we've got to get our values back. And at the same time, every educator must know that our key area is to develop a whole child, not just the academic side. We want to work, and that's where the personalized learning comes in, because we're talking about personalized learning now in education. It's not the general one cap fitting all, because that's where we have missed it in Africa, really. But this is a time where we're introducing more of personalized learning. And don't forget that education is no more knowledge based, but it's very skill based. So we should think of how to teach the children the skills of learning. Because with the 21st century child, the alpha child that we're talking about, you will see that you've got to develop them as lifelong learners and give them profound learning opportunity. And what do I mean by that? There must be a lot of strategies on how children can have kinesthetic opportunities in the classrooms, have a lot of activities, have a lot of practical session. Not only that, if they're hearing, we want them to hear the right accent now, because the Nigerian child wants to mix with the whole international world, really. And sometimes, if the skills are not good enough, it will hinder a lot of things. And that's why we're saying, teachers, let's not be myopic, but let's actually open up ourselves to become great facilitators, allow children to have the 21st century opportunity of learning.
Values, which is very important. You want to start from there. And of course, you can't give what you don't have. So when you have values, you can give to your children as well. And secondly, you want to model good character to them. Because looking at the societal benefits, we want children who will be able to stand, who will be able to, make changes out there, who will be able to bring changes to the world. So you want to model whatever you're teaching to them. Then of course, the environment. We don't have control over the information that the children will always bring to us, but as families and society, we want to ensure that we're giving them the information that are right to them. And that is why we talk about censored information. It is very important to always be on top of that. Whatever information we're dishing out there, they are age appropriate. So that at the end of the day, we're going to be raising children who develop holistically and will be positive change makers in our society.
One of the things you need to take into consideration is the fact that in this generation, the kids of today are open-minded in the way they think. And so in educating them, we have to give them a latitude to be creative. We have to give them a latitude to be able to explore their inventive minds. Okay, so if you want these kids to compete globally, because we all know it's a global village right now, if we want them to compete globally, then we have to position them with the right tools that they can use to explore the world as it is today, right? And of course, the conference spoke a lot about safeguarding, and now we cannot overemphasize. We live in a world where there are a lot of inventors of evil things, so we have to continue to be ahead of the game in ensuring that the kids learn in a safe manner. So even when we talk about technology, we also have to look at the challenges and the pitfalls that even the internet provides, to ensure that their learning is safe and is guided and is protected.
To raise a proper child, it calls for balance. And one of the key things that I will really advise parents at this time is they need to be aware of the world that we live in. The world is changing very rapidly. Things are not the same again. You cannot apply the rules of last year to what we are going through now or to what is going to happen in future. And that means that parents must be ready to learn. But one thing that must remain unchanging is the right values. How do we inculcate the right values in the lives of our children right from an early age? The value of love, the value of care, the value of integrity, the value of contributing to the society in a way to impact. So those are the real things, the value of hard work, the value of discipline, because it will last them throughout life. Technology may come, So many things may change, but those values, they remain constant.